The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has commenced an audit of the August 9th, 2022 election to take stock of the hits and misses as it lays the foundation for the next general election in 2027. During the stakeholders meeting called to evaluate the country's electoral system, Parliament was singled out as the weakest link in the electoral law reform process since it had failed to consider crucial legislation to guide the process. Chemutai Goin has the details of that report.
The electoral cycle is indeed an ongoing process. The polls body IEBC, even as it battles internal warfare with 3 remaining commissioners set to leave office next year, is keeping its eye on the ball as it kickstarts the process of preparing for the next election.
IEBC, especially in 2027, should find a framework in which the technology, though the results contained in technology, can be audited in a very comprehensive manner to then strengthen their hand.
Tuesday, the Commission held a session with development partners and observers to carry out an evaluation of the last general election, a process the Commission notes will be crucial in identifying the hits and pitfalls that will be incorporated in its elections operation plan for the year 2022 to 2027.
The Commission is prepared for success. Hence, it's important to plan this early.
We saw a very peaceful election in Kenya. That is what reverberated in the international media and of course also in the domestic media, and it was a historic achievement. And for that we have to primarily thank, of course, the common sense of Kenyans, the astuteness of Kenyans and the willingness to move forward in a peaceful manner.
And as the post-election evaluation process commenced, the Commission's Director of Legal Affairs cited Parliament for failing to consider crucial legislation brought before the House, key in facilitating a smooth process.
The Kriegler Commission set a very clear timeline, which was then grounded in law. So again, a sense of what is it that stops us from complying to the 2-year framework, yet we do have it in the law.
At the conclusion of every election, IEBC conduct comprehensive legal audits, complete with draft bills. But where the problem usually is at Parliament.
The limitation that has existed in effecting the legislative amendments or proposals. The weak link, truth be told, being Parliament.
So we will need the support of our stakeholders to pressure Parliament not to wait for 2026 to start looking at the reforms the Commission is proposing.
Some of the bills IEBC presented to Parliament and which were overtaken by events include IEBC Amendment Bill 2019, the Elections Campaign Financing Amendment Bill 2021, the Election Laws Amendment Bill, and the schedule of the IEBC Act on delimitation of boundaries, a process set to kick off next year and which often raises political temperatures.
Pressure needs to mount on the National Assembly to pass this bill in order for us to realize delimitation process that is grounded in a statute.
The Commission calling on the 13th Parliament to prioritise and expedite the pending bills, even as the hunt for new commissioners commences. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.